I'm cycling in the west. During my free time, I enjoy spending time outdoors and exploring places that I haven't been to before. With a bike, traveling to places where public transport doesn't go is a pleasurable pastime. Enjoying the morning and cooler weather in December. And stopping by for coffee at Boon Lay place. Breakfast sets can never go wrong. It's my go-to thing. And you can see there are many uncles who are also cycling there too. Now I'm heading east, finding a new place to explore. And after checking Google Maps, I'm on my way. Compared to eastern Singapore, the west side doesn't just have lesser public transport connections, but also lesser cycling paths. I'll have to use the carriageway more often here, which took me a bit of getting used to. There was a period of time where I did not dare to cycle on the road as I faced multiple near misses and verbal abuse from drivers for simply just trying to get to school. Thankfully, through practice, I'm more confident and prepared to deal with other people's road rage. As I'm rolling down Corporation Road, there's a special guest to the right, an electric bus that was once diesel-powered. It has been taken out of service for a long time, and it's nice to see it being tested. The road isn't super safe, so I'll be escaping to a park connector around the corner. Here we are, the Jurong River Park Connector. It's a canal, by the way. Passing by Lakeside Station and entering Jurong Lake Gardens. One of the lovely spots in the west, Jurong Lake Gardens is a place to unwind and soak in scenic views. There's a Starbucks cafe where many go to enjoy a view of the Chinese garden. A pause from the loud and fast-paced city, cycling in parks and gardens make me slow down and indulge in some peace and quiet. There's also a new ice cream cafe in the Japanese garden, though I haven't paid them a visit. Parks and park connectors are things I love. They were not designed for bike commuting, but definitely provide a safe way to travel between towns. This park connector, for instance, provides a route parallel to the east-west line. The low number of stoplights make my ride more efficient and enjoyable. I thought I was lucky enough to see a rare bus earlier on, then something caught my eye. Am I seeing things? Oh yes, it's another one. Time to take a photo. For the non-bus geeks out there, that was a demonstrator bus, aka it's one of a kind here. It formerly ran on bus 7 when I was younger and is now used as a training bus for new drivers. It still looks good despite it already running for 10 years. I'm so lucky to catch 2 rare buses in a day. Now, I'm back on track, heading further east and zipping under the east-west line tracks. Heading to another park connector along the Pandan River. As a trail for exercise and recreation, the Ulu Pandan park connector tends to get a little crowded in the evening. During off-peak hours though, it's a quiet place to relax. I had a chat with bird spotters and they were super enthusiastic when it came to introducing different bird species. There were far too many for me to recognize, but at least I know that this is a grey-headed fish eagle. Nearby is a small branch of the park connector, leading to the entrance of Faber Hills Estate. Not to be confused with Mount Faber, it's a small estate sandwiched between Clementi and Jurong East stations. At first glance, this looks like a boring landed estate, but I believe there are always some hidden gems in there. Where I'm travelling used to be called Pandan 3, though I'm not sure why. Could it be named after Sungai Ulu Pandan? The number 3 seems like a mystery to me. Oh, and in historical maps, there's also another place named Pandan 4. If you guys know why they're named this way, please share them in the comments. Roads in landed estates tend to have very low car volumes, more so on this road which leads to a dead end, which was once connected to a main road. Going back in time, when Ayer Rajah Road was extended in the 1960s, A new path named Upper Ayer Rajah Road led to estates springing around it. This provided a connection to other estates and the city centre for around 3 decades, before Upper Ayer Rajah Road was converted to an expressway. The estate's connection was shifted to Clementi Avenue 6, and the end of this road is a mark of the estate's past. End of history lesson, and time to get some coffee. This building houses several small businesses, including a traditional mama shop. There are 2 cafes, Baker and Cook, and glass roasters, and both taste decent. I did some editing work there before heading off to my next appointment. As expected in December, it's starting to rain. Time to unlock the bike and head off, and an umbrella for rain protection. Heading back to the Pandan River, and back on track. Some time ago, I posted a video about cycling in the rain, and a few of my friends asked me, how can you brake with just one hand? Isn't that hard to control? My answer is, yes, it's hard to control, but the real secret is that my bicycle has a coaster brake. Pedaling forwards propels the bike, and backwards activates the brake. It's a little different from regular bikes and allows my arms to concentrate on steering. Currently, I'm so used to it that I would wonder why the brakes don't kick in when I do the same on a shared bike. The rain is getting a little heavier, and luckily there's a viaduct where I can seek refuge. Drinking up before continuing to Jurong East. With the sky clearing up, I guess that was just a passing cloud. I finished the book earlier on, so I'm heading to the library to drop off and get a pastry. From the library, it's a 10-minute ride to a local coffee shop to meet some friends. Back on the road and on the way. Cycling on the road is a little challenging and takes a little bit of practice, so here are some tips on how you can get used to it. Starting on the smaller ones help to build up confidence, and for larger roads, I would actually recommend going to other Southeast Asian cities like Manila or Jakarta, where bike lanes are present, and try using them. Once comfortable, it's about adapting to having no bike lanes on the road when you're back in Singapore. My upright bike lets me sit in a position where I can enjoy a clear view, and makes it easy for me to signal hand gestures to others. I find it easy to give and take with other users, especially bus drivers who have received training on how to safely pass cyclists. Almost there, locating for the fluorescent sign in the car park. And here we are, nasi goreng for dinner. Yummy!
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
With clear roads on the way home, cycling can be a relatively short journey as long as I catch the green wave. There are a few green signals ahead, so let's see if we can make it. Will I make it? Oh yes, I do. But sometimes the green wave is a little too fast, so I'll end up stopping at multiple red lights. Oh hey, there's another commuter along the way. He's riding a regular bike, and you know what? He's fast. Nice time to cycle with less headwind before he heads out. Oh, there he goes. See you, uncle. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for joining me on today's ride. If you've enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and have a good morning.